Welcome to the Tribe Digital Marketing Series, joined today by Zach Ault, marketing consultant on our revenue ops team. Zach, thanks for joining.
Hey, Josh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so we always like to kick off, get to learn about you a little bit. Tell us what you love about marketing.
Yeah, the question is, what don't I love about marketing?
Good.
To this point in my career, I know you had Jamie on earlier. She mentioned she'd been interested in marketing from a pretty young age, and
Yeah.
I'm similar in that way, in that I took my first marketing class in high school.
Wow.
Really enjoyed it and joined the marketing club, and that was like some role plays and situation type stuff, and just really learning marketing that way, and decided to pursue it in college, which ended up being more traditional, not necessarily what we do here at LeadMD, but it was enough. It gave me exposure to some marketing research,
Right.
traditional like B2C marketing, advertising stuff. So I've dipped my toes
Four
into that,
Ps.
and yeah. So I've kind of been all around, in and around marketing, as I start my career here, but really I've really enjoyed what I've found here at LeadMD in marketing ops and in our Rev Ops project, and practice, specifically,
Yeah.
has really been something I didn't even know existed back in school. And so to find that and really enjoy it has been great.
Well, I know you came out of our internship program, and really
Yeah.
that was designed to bridge the gap between what they're teaching in college and the reality of marketing in the modern workforce. So, I mean, you're a testament to that program and that gap.
100%. Yeah, exactly. And that was something when I was reading through the job posting for the internship. It hit everything. Every bullet point in that job description was me to a T. Like,
Yeah.
I just felt that way. Like, I liked marketing, but then I was finding that what I was taught in school wasn't lining up to what companies were looking for in the real world from a marketing person. And these technologies and software systems and stuff that nobody touches in college.
Right.
Nobody
Yeah.
talks about any of that. So then I come out, and yeah, the Marketemy program was a great way to get introduced to all of it, and led me to LeadMD. So it's been
Yeah. It'll
great.
be super exciting to see that program come back once we get over this hump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it actually brings up a good transition point there. When we were show prepping a little bit, you mentioned that revenue ops seems to be actually seeing a lot of activity, increased activity as a result of some of the pivots that companies are doing to digital. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I have noticed with multiple clients that I'm working on, both projects and retainer clients that we've had longer relationships with, where we can really see the ebbs and flows of our interaction. And one of the biggest things has been, during these pivots to digital, all of
Mm-hmm.
the events are canceled, and so it's an increase in webinars, and so then that's an increase in invitations,
Mm-hmm.
list segmentations, landing page builds. Lots of stuff that's happening on the marketing ops side is seeing a big bump in their day-to-day activity, for sure.
How much are you seeing the impact of their data?
Yeah, so there's, from like a segmentation perspective, it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely something where you have people that on a demand gen side or whatever, they get their eyes focused on like a list purchase or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, oh, it's all these net new names, and they
Right.
think that it's going to be a great idea,
Right.
but really what we have found and what we preach a lot is to really know your buyer and make sure that the messaging and whatever it is customer centric. And the best way you're going to do that is with the data that you already have, the people that are in your system that you've been marketing to already. You're going to know more about them because they've filled out your forms, they've interacted with sales reps, whatever it might be.
Right.
That's going to be way more valuable than just buying a big list of people because, hey, everybody's stuck at home, let's send them to our webinar.
Right. Right.
The spray and pray, random acts of marketing is not what we're looking for.
Exactly. Well, I think, a lot of marketers are we're a good month, 2 months into this now. So we're starting to see what's working and what's not. Anything stand out to you in some of your interactions with customers? What's been good?
Yeah, something kind of to that webinar point is that I think Zoom fatigue is something that's real
Mm,
for people that aren't traditionally
yeah.
work from home. I know in our lines of work, I'm super accustomed to being on Zoom calls all day, so
Right.
it's not necessarily something that I've experienced, but I have seen a pivot to shorter webinars, so
Mm,
cutting stuff down from an hour to just a half hour or 25 minutes, and really condensing what is important and making sure that people can prioritize that. You think about all the distractions that you have with working from home, with kids,
right.
whatever it might be. People don't have an hour and a half to dedicate to a webinar the same way that they might have been able to previously.
Yeah. Concentrate on what matters, right?
Yeah,
Give them the
exactly.
frozen concentrated orange juice version.
Yeah.
No, I like it. That's great. Well, it's good to hear. I appreciate your insights. This is super, super helpful.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on. It's
All
been
right,
good.
Zach. Thanks.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.